I'm nervous.
Really? Don't be.
I have the chance to talk with a lot of people over the years, but this is the first time for me that I'm talking with a real princess. So.
All hands on deck! Abandon ship!
How was that first feeling of seeing you in the mirror as a real princess, as this dream in front of you?
Yes, wow. It was such a surreal feeling, I think. And I think I had that moment for myself for the first time when I was doing the screen test for the film. You know, the screen test is basically like the final part of the audition where you get to the last round and they put you in a costume and they do your hair and they put you kind of on a mock set so that they could see what you would look like in a set as a mermaid. And I remember Colleen Atwood had built this beautiful like sequenced mermaid dress for me. And when I put it on, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, I have a chance to be a mermaid. And I was so grateful for that moment, but it really was emotionally overwhelming because I've loved Ariel since I was a little girl.
Yeah, Colleen she's a goddess. I had the chance to talk with
Wow,
her and
cool.
in a set actually, and
Yes.
it's extraordinary her work.
She's so talented.
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them.
Ariel, don't!
Poor child.
I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
That's what I live for.
Art in all its forms. I think one of the beauty of the art is that it could be transformed. It could be adapted to everyone. That it depends of the present, the life, the eyes that the people are seeing it. Mm-hmm. For you, why is now the perfect moment to adapt The Little Mermaid to the audience nowadays?
Wow. Well, I truly think this story is such a special story. I mean, we all have resonated with the feeling of wanting to be free and feeling as though we are an outcast at some times and wanting greater for ourselves. I think the reason why people have connected with Ariel for so long is because of that curiosity she has for her dreams and her passions. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this reimagination because, we just dive a little bit deeper into those themes and of why she does things she does, why she gives up her voice, her sacrifices that she makes, her heart, her brain. What is she doing? Why is she doing this? And it's all for the greater good of what she wants for herself and her future and her life. And it's so special to see a young woman be unsure at the beginning, but be so desperate and passionate for what she wants for herself and her life that she's willing to give up whatever to reach her goals and her dreams. And I think it's a truly inspiring story for us all. And Ariel's taught me so much about myself and what it takes to go after what I want. And even though there may be trials and tribulations in between, ultimately, you'll be happy that you did it, that you spoke up for yourself.
That is really beautiful, but we're talking about A Little Mermaid from the past. Now we're talking about you.
Yes.
And it's really interesting that Little Mermaid loses her voice to achieve her biggest dream.
Yes.
And outside of the big screen, you are living the opposite. You have an extraordinary and an enormous voice to talk about the people, about a lot of things.
Yes.
Why would you expect that people see in you, in your Little Mermaid, right now and in the future?
Yes, well, I hope that people can see themselves in my version of The Little Mermaid. I think that for me, as Halle, it was so special and validating to the little girl in me to be able to play a princess, a young mermaid that I've always looked up to, and the fact that I get to make her a Black mermaid, and for all of the Black and brown little girls and boys to be able to see themselves and feel represented in spaces like these is so amazing, and it means everything to me. And it's really humbling to see their reactions and everything else, as well as bringing myself, my creativity, my voice to the role. You know, I was really excited to sing these new songs because, you know, Jodie Benson is an icon and has laid just this beautiful foundation blueprint that can never be topped. She's a legend. And so I was just, as a fan, excited to sing these songs that I've known and loved and have been in my heart since I was a little girl, as well as the 4 new songs that were composed by the original composer, Alan Menken, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I think that the musician and singer in me was like, oh, so excited and so passionate. And I was really grateful to Rob Marshall, the director, that he gave me the freedom to be me, to put Halle in it, whether it's certain nuances and riffs in the songs, so that Halle could peek through this new Ariel.
Congratulations for this work. Congratulations for this freedom. And I hope to see you once again in the future with much more stories like this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your life.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.